Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. It's 7:09 AM and it's a beautiful day, which is great news because we really do want it to be a beautiful day because we have ploughing and drilling to do. So we're going to address the clover in just a second, but just regarding animals, I think we need to make sure we're in a good financial position before we do buy any. Well, cows, it's a cow shed that we have here, so yes, we will definitely get to the cows. We're going to make full use of this shed. Ignore that, it's from the future. But yes, we need to make sure we are actually ready for them, otherwise it's just going to be a case of buying them and then finding out we can't actually feed them because we don't have the money to buy the machinery or the land to actually grow their food. So anyway, clover, yes, it sort of dawned on me later on in the episode and it looks like I was correct in the end because everybody else has said the same thing. It is grown as well, basically like grass, and then it's baled up for feed. So that's looking good. It's a new crop type for this map, clover, and we're going to be putting another new crop type in today. Over there we're going to be putting triticale in, or triticale, or triticale, whichever way you want to go at that. It seems to be 3 different pronunciations for it. I don't know why, but yes, probably a regional thing wherever you're from. Yeah, it looks good. Definitely different. So we're going to have to get a mower for this, but I think we're going to be okay for that because a mower isn't expensive. We should have access to some pretty old ones. Let's just have a quick look here. Ah yes, of course, we've got that, so we could use that, or we could use this. Probably that, actually. Yeah, just seems more appropriate. But that'll be a little while, that'll be most likely next year. Actually, when is the harvesting time for clover? Okay, anytime pretty much in the warmer months, so April to November. I suppose it might be ready in November, but we'll probably leave it until April. Right, okay, so we need to use this today. The Master 120 4-furrow plough. I have no idea how well the Fiat is going to be able to pull it. Technically, it's going to be fine. Whoopsie. Yes, never turn. It's basically a 0 turn. Yeah. It technically should be fine because I think this is a 120 horsepower machine and the plough claims to require 95 horsepower. Of course you do need to leave some horsepower left over for propelling the machine, but yeah, there's 25 there left over if it is 120, so we should be fine. Oh, it's even a colour match as well, nice. That was actually unintentional, but it is a colour match. Look at that, it's like he was made for it. Okay, up it goes, and we're going to have to go down the road. Not too sure what the local council is going to think of me driving down the road with steel tracks, but we're going to have to do it. Yeah, I'm sure highways will not be happy. It is a good map. I think this is Poland. It's Poland, this map, so not too sure what the rules are like over there, but I can imagine it's the same. I'm sure the authorities will not appreciate a steel tractor driving down the road with a 4-furrow plough on it. Then again, I might be wrong. Maybe it's not going to do as much damage as I think it will. Right, okay, so here it is. This is the field in question. We're probably going to go in here. I suppose turning is going to do the most damage. We shouldn't need to select the allow create field mode because it's already a field. Just going to see if I could extend that. Yeah, we can. Oh. Probably shouldn't do it in the ground. Okay. Yep. So I think we want to be like that. That should be fine for this tractor. Oh, electric fence. What a shocking discovery. The good news is it can pull it. The bad news is it's got a really small working width. Maybe I have made it smaller. Maybe I have made it narrower. I'm not too sure. I'll just adjust it again. I think it's the same. It's just going to shift it over. To be fair, I probably was a bit too far over. So, yeah, we'll try it at that. And although it's not a very big field, I guess this will take a while. Yeah, that's probably in the best place. It was a bit too far over, I think, so that is why it was so narrow. That's good. Hello, tree. Just casually crashing into you. It'd be nice when we get away from that electric fence. Don't want to swing into a car or something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we should be able to get going quite well now. I think we're all set up nicely. The tractor can pull it, so no issues. The thing which I just really struggle to get used to with this stick drive, got these sticks instead of a steering wheel, is how responsive the steering is. You just literally turn on the spot with the slightest turn. I'm just not used to it. Whoops. We need to keep the land wheel on the land, on the higher side. There we go. Well, that's looking quite good. So, I'll start our time lapse and we'll see how we get on. It should get easier as we go because it's actually getting wider. This is, of course, the narrowest point. I thought I'd get the most difficult part out of the way. I know I'll probably overuse it, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're ploughing on. It's just me laughing, isn't it? Anyway, here we are. We are ploughing on, and it's going okay. My lines are not the straightest, but the point is we are getting the saw turned over, and I will be able to do the headland to finish off, and then we can bring the drill in. Now, I know you'd usually work the saw down a bit further, but this is not a super realistic series, and it will work absolutely fine. We could just say it's a light soil. It's quite a sandy soil, so it breaks down naturally with the plough. We need to get the drill in, we need to get the TRITICALE in, and yeah, actually there's a fairly small window, it's a narrow window for drilling with TRITICALE. Certainly September, possibly October as well, but that's it. It might even be just 1 month. Let's have a look here. It's 1 month, wow. So just September, and if you don't get it in then, sorry, I'm looking too far this way. It's 2 months. You can do it in March as well. Okay, that's good. So if we did miss the opportunity, we could do it in March, but we should be fine. It's only 9 AM. Tractor is going to hit cars. Oh, that was close. They don't slow down either. Although I suppose they also were not expecting a tractor to just pull out onto the road. Okay, let's finish off, and then we'll get this taken back to the yard after doing the headland, and we'll get the drill on. The drill should have enough seed, so I'm hoping that this year we won't have to buy any more seed. That would be helpful. But there is no more income this year, that's the issue. You know, we sold the grain, so that really is it until we start to harvest again or bale. Actually, yeah, the next thing we sell will most likely be clover. But yeah, a bit of time before then, and we've got to buy the mower as well, so we must be very careful with that money. Otherwise, well, we could take out a loan. Yeah, we'll probably do a loan, but Hopefully we can buy the mower without a loan. It's only £1,200, so it should be manageable. Ah, that's not very effective. Ah, right, I've got stuck. Electrifying. And there we go. That concludes the ploughing in this field. No idea how long it took. Not too long. Almost 10 AM. So anyway, yes, let's head back. We'll swap over attachments. Of course, we do have to stick with the Fiat because the other tractor does not have a 3-point linkage or hydraulics. Yep, this is the tractor we have to keep using. I am hoping to replace or upgrade to another one at some point. But of course, tractors are not that cheap. Oops. So, well, that would be ideal because we are doing modern classics as well. We're sort of going up to 90s tractors, including 90s. That would be lovely. That could be what we could aim to get, what we can work towards, our goal. Guess I should actually bring this in a bit. There we go. And we're not going to take out cars. But I just think it is such a nice looking map. I've seen some really good comments about it as well. It is perfect for vintage survival. I was actually trawling through ModHub, looking at different maps, and I was thinking, yeah, there's loads of really good maps, but nothing really suitable for vintage survival for this series. And I thought, I wonder if the person who made the previous vintage survival series map has made another one since, and they have. It's this. So I thought, perfect. The link is down below if you want to get it. I really do recommend it. And I've only seen this portion of it, I haven't really explored the rest of it. It's huge. Yeah, I literally have just driven from the dealership, which is here, up this road to here, and then to this field. I've not seen any of that, or any of that, or any of that. Oh, good grief, it is expansive. My goodness. I really have just seen the tip of the iceberg. Right. Here's the drill. Not very big, but good enough. So, it's currently set to clover. That's TRITICALE, I think, unless that's rye. Let me just confirm this. Yeah. Yeah, that's rye. That's TRITICALE. Quite similar, but that one is the TRITICALE. Right, back to the field. Yeah, so I think it will be faster than the ploughing. I think so. These cows actually belong to our neighbours. We are a very tight-knit community, but eventually we might buy their farm, which will make them our cows. Hooray! Trundling along in my Fiat 120. I was going to say 500, that wouldn't have worked. Right, we're off. So we do have 54% in the drill. It wasn't full to begin with when we did the other field, so yeah, it's not consuming it super quickly, in fact very slowly. You might say a little goes a long way, as it does in many cases. I like that that dial works. Just zoom in on it. Yep, the RPM dial. Actually, even the hour meter works. What a nice touch. I mean, yeah, might be coming off course here. Let me just zoom out again. There we go. Oh no, that's good. Yeah, it's looking fine. Right, so let's do the field and then... Wait, why did that not lift? I guess I didn't press V hard enough. I gotta press my keys harder. Let's go. Very good, very fast as well, and also very good to see that we've managed to cultivate, plough and do drilling on a quarter of a tank of diesel. We've only used quarter of a tank, so there's still 3/4 left in this one. Let me just spin around and we'll get back up there, and then we're done for this year's drilling, unless of course we buy another field. But that's going to be quite difficult unless there's a field for about £1,000, which I don't think there will be. Land is expensive. But I think that is quite a good achievement. There we go. Switch that off, and we'll get up here. So, what to do? Do we move on? Do we get through winter? Eventually we're going to get to the stage where we won't have to skip months at all, but when we don't have animals or other jobs or other fields, it's going to be tricky. Now, I know there's been some suggestions to do contracts, and I'm fully in agreement of doing contracts. I think that's a really good idea. Of course, we do have to use our own machinery. We can rent machinery though, I suppose, but not modern, not the ones which it comes with. Like, the contract will have a preset set of machines, and that will more than likely be a modern set, so we can't do that. But let's just see if we do have contracts. Okay, we do. It's things like harvesting that we can do. Well, £186, that doesn't even seem worth getting the combine at the shed. Field 45, where is Field 45? I'll probably end up doing it after all this. There's 43, I'm probably looking straight at it. Yeah, let's just have a look. There it is. What, actually, how expensive is that field? Oh, well, it really isn't that expensive. Less than £10,000, which is almost unheard of. But we could do it. We could do it because we are going to get a bonus. We won't get just £186. A certain percentage of the grain, its oats, will go to us. I know it seems kind of ridiculous, but I think we'll give it a go. Yeah, let's just do it. See how much I regret taking the contract. Now, I did actually say in the previous episode that that was it for this year, the harvesting. Wasn't actually expecting to do a contract of harvesting, but as it is September, we do still have some crops in the ground, which brings me back to the Fairhead series, where I lost my was it oats? My oat crop? Yeah. I couldn't believe that it had gone past the time for harvesting. Absolutely shocking. And that's why I think in FS25 they need to have a system where crops gradually go over and wither. They don't just go from being perfect and ready to harvest to it's completely dead in the space of 1 second, really, because at 23:59 the night before it's all good, and then at midnight it's dead. It's withered. I'm making a meal of this, aren't I? Well, let's head down this lovely road. There are some nice sights down here. Well, I say nice sights, it's just a nice little neighbourhood. It's just a nice map. So, yeah, it's quite a long way down, actually. Got to watch the traffic. See what I mean, though? It's just nice, with all the trees and nature. I just don't like these big expanses. I love trees and stuff. It's certainly a cute little field, look at that. But the farmer who owns it has not really put much effort into it. It's full of weeds. Very shabby. I love this combine. You can see the, well actually you can see it in most combines through the back window, but you can see the grain coming through. Although I probably wouldn't love this combine in real life because it doesn't have a cab and I'd be getting absolutely covered in dust. It'd be really unpleasant and itchy and just, you know, yeah, you want an air-conditioned cab. Right, still a nice machine to look at though, and of course it is part of Matty Ferguson's heritage. Looking good, and I'm sure the owner can bail that. Haven't brought the trailer down, don't know if we need it. If we do, no problem. If we don't know, even better, because we don't have to spend time driving here. 13% full, with apparently 10% complete, so going by that, it's not all going to fit, but it's not 100% accurate. Ooh, look at that little river. I just love this. It's so good. I'm going to stop saying how much I love this map because I think you know by now. I really am keen on it. Look at that, more than enough space in the combine. So yeah, that's an oat field. Not one of the new crop types, but still good to see. So yeah, where are we taking this to exactly? Let's just have a quick look on the map and we will find out. I'm looking for the flashing one. I'm probably looking straight at it as usual. Oh, okay, it doesn't flash. It's been a while since I've done a contract. It's the one we've already been to, so it is back in this direction. Hello cars, just playing in front of you. I'm sure you saw me. I'm big and red. Right, there's our tractor and trailer. Not the fastest machine on earth, but as long as it gets there, it's not a problem. And yeah, it will fit, no problem at all. Seem to remember that trailer has a capacity of about 3,000 litres? Not exactly, it's probably a bit more than that, but yeah, roughly. Oh, better not turn the engine off. That won't work. Right. Yeah, I think it was about 3,000, like 3,400 maybe. Good. So, I won't put the combine away yet, again, because we might end up doing another job. But let's go and see if this was worth it. Of course, we know we get £186, was it? But then, how much of this do we get to keep and sell for ourselves? I'm not expecting thousands, but I would love it to be at least double what we're getting for the job. So if we finish off with, I don't know, £300 or £400, that'd be lovely. Now, I must make sure I get the right trigger, because sometimes they do have multiple triggers next to each other. Yeah, it's the same one, good. If you get the wrong one, it will sell, but you won't be able to finish the job. That's no good. So, in we go. We've got 124, so it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. 186, so there we go, 124 and 186. Was it worth it? Yeah, I'd say it was. It didn't take long. Didn't really add much wear and tear to the tractors and harvester, so it's a bit of extra money for us. Anyway, back to the farm. Of course, it would be better to do one of these. That must be a... Oh, that's alright, it's a potato harvest. But that one... Oh, sorry, that's a potato harvest. This one... Oh, that's oats as well. Yeah, so 141 and 86. Let's have a quick look. There's 86. In fact, it's very close to here, so if we do a lot of carting, it's no problem at all. And 141, was it? Yep, 141. Let's have a look here. There are certainly a lot of fields. There it is. So that's further to travel. You would definitely choose 86. Shall we do 86? I don't know. I think maybe next time it would be good to do 86. But for now, we will just get this... Actually, if we are going to do 86, how do we get there? Because if it is literally over there, we want to be able to cut across. Because that's not a track just up there, that is a stream. Oh, right, okay. There we go. We'll spin round in somebody else's field. I've had some Oh, what was he doing then? It's like he had an accident in his trousers. Whoa. Oh, right, okay, he's getting the pedals. I should have just guessed that. Yeah, some good suggestions to get the map object hider to hide these modern tractors. It's a very good idea. I will give it a go. I don't have it installed at the moment, but I will get it installed. I just hope it doesn't cause any issues. I'm sure it won't do, but you know, when you start messing with things on a map, I always get conscious of the fact that you could, you know, glitch to save game or something. But I have used that mod before with no problem, so it should be fine. Yeah, we're going to park near 86, or probably next to 86, and then hopefully next time we can just get straight into this field, harvest it, get a load of money, and yeah, with that field we should get, I don't know exactly, but like £300 or £400 extra on top of the contract, which is over 1,000. So yeah, 1,700. It should still be there. It should still be available to us next time. I won't park on the track because otherwise passing vehicles won't get past. But that should be good just there. There we go. So not a bad bit of progress as usual. Please do stay tuned. Please do remember to like the video as well. And if you're not subscribed, always appreciate it if you do subscribe. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.